Historic.
So I do work on the matter of the Second World War, especially on the operations of the 78th Division.
No kidding.
Yeah.
I was in the medical battalion.
Yes, I do know.
Of the 78.
Yes. Where have you had your battalion command post? Battalion headquarters?
Well, we...
do you remember?
When the boat started, well, first we were right near the railroad station, when we first entered Rutgers.
Yes. We will have a look.
Right near the railroad station,
yes.
A house near the railroad station. There was a lot of artillery going on. Then we went up into the Hurtgen almost, but it's still called Hurtgen, I think, a big hunting lodge. A lovely hunting lodge, beautiful. I'll show you a picture. And that's when the boat started, so we stayed there for a long time. That was our headquarters. Here, this is... There were two buildings. There was a road, and this was on one side of the road, and this was on the other. We slept there, and we used this as like a hospital.
Hurtgen was the first German town captured by U.S. forces.
Yep.
This was in September.
In September.
Yes, it was the 3rd Tank Division.
Right.
And later it was home of 78th Division. There's text in English.
Marvelous.
There are maps in all the military operations here.
And you made that?
I've made this. This is a photograph of the dam
just
after the battle. This is for you.
Oh,
thank you very much.
That is perfect.
Would you like to?
And all this, my work, goes to the archive later on.
Oh my
Wow, to the archives.
For the yes, for the next generation.
Absolutely.
If
How
you,
else?
if
my
you are
God.
gone, nobody can tell the story. So I
Except
keep all
they
your
need you,
stories.
and then when
It's the young people that you have to educate.
Yes.
In our country too, they don't know anything about the
well,
war.
our country even more so. Our young people don't know anything because they never were attacked.
September 13th.
Yep.
Up
Yep.
to
Yep. Yep.
16th.
I came to Hurtgen December 7th.
7th. Right. With the division from Belgium, from
Right,
Brussels.
right, from Tongeren.
Division headquarters was here in Hurtgen. We are going to have a look down there. The task was to capture Zimmerat, to capture Kestenik,
and then
turn
towards Schmidt,
to Schmidt,
the dam,
and get the Schwammenau Dam.
Right.
And the 2nd attack force was down here.
Yep.
The 2nd Infantry Division, coming from Rocherath, just in a sector of the 99th Division, and not just in this area.
Well, but this was very difficult area. This was a lot of fighting there. Kestenik, was a lot of casualties, I know, because we even had many German soldiers that we were taking care of.
Oh, in the earlier time it was cold.
Wow.
Isn't this something? This is real history. Oh.
Seen this? Something to do. We bought it.
Most of the people were gone out of house.
Where are we? What town are we in?
This is 88 corner here.
88?
This is called
I remember
88 corner.
88 corner, sure. The
If those
German
from
gun, the 88.
If those infantrymen telling you something, 88 corner Zimmerat, that's it.
Right. Okay, now I can tell the boys I was at 88
Corner and Zimmerat.
There was very heavy fighting here.
Look at this church.
One picture.
Everybody off the bus.
Look at this. This is that house, that area. This is, in my opinion, and this is this one.
Yes.
Really?
And here it is here again.
Yeah, leave them out. Let's see if it'll match up.
Let's see. And you're in this picture?
But you could see the whole bottom is there.
My gosh, he's absolutely correct. There's no question that's it. Look.
Sure.
Look at the road. Even the
Oh
road
my
is the same.
God.
Even look at, well, they've improved like the skylights and
Of
all.
course it's all.
Well, no, this house he said was rebuilt.
Okay, but the roof,
Not really a hospital. We couldn't do things that...
I recognize this
If a
tree.
man was bad, we had to send him to a real hospital.
Yeah.
But this was our working...
hallo. Das hier, da war er drin, das ist das. Yes, okay, that's what, then I'm... Robert,
Good morning.
this is Robert asking
you
from
do?
Florida.
From Florida. And I lived in your house before you did.
I think so. I think so. When did you live there?
Look,
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is. December
Yeah.
of 44.
Yeah. And who else lived there then? Many people, I think.
Many.
People, yeah.
About, I think our whole company, so maybe 70 people on the floor with sleeping bags.
And there were rats.
Yes.
No rats anymore now.
Look, I even wrote.
So probably.
That's pretty nice.
Charming house, beautiful.
When was this house built?
Well, we really don't know exactly. I think around the 19th century.
that's where he worked. Right here. Right here. Just about where you're standing.
So if you're in my house, be nice.
This is so beautiful, your floor.
It wasn't. It wasn't yours.
Oh, yeah, it probably was wood.
And I read.
Was he here? Since the war.
1944.
Hope the impression is better now.
Oh, yeah. The people are so
Do you
nice.
mind if he comes back later to sleep on the floor?
We'll find a bed for you.
Come once. I've never been here. Never,
Yeah.
never.
Many people.
Never.
And I
So I brought my whole family, and I'm delighted I did it. It's the greatest experience I've ever had.
I can imagine.
what we
Type of headquarter here?
Just sleeping.
Just sleeping.
Across the road,
Yeah.
we were medics.
Yeah.
Across the road, we used for our for the patients
Hospital,
and such, and we built tents also. But this was just sleeping.
Just
That's
sleeping.
all we did was
On the
came
floor.
here to sleep.
And who was living in here?
Nobody.
Nobody. It was empty.
And,
And was there a lot of fighting in this area?
oh yeah.
So you never knew.
I never
That
knew that there were
soldiers
soldiers
stayed-
were staying in this house. No.
we only
Develop ideas and
Yes.
to deal with this very open.
it's very necessary.
I think in the
And it
50s or
is
60s, nobody wanted to think about it. But
Yeah.
now,
That's right.
I never
Yes.
talked about the war.
He never talked
My
about it.
children knew nothing. For the first 20 or 30 years, I wouldn't want to go back to Germany.
Yeah.
After, you know, I still harbored bad feeling. But then you say, this is stupid.
I think this is the biggest mistake that they made. I remember
It is
when
a
I was a
mistake.
kid, I'm born in 53, and when we are talking about the war in my place, my mom said, don't talk about the war, don't talk about the war. Nobody is allowed to talk about the war. That's a big mistake. You have to inform your youth.
Yep. Yep.
So that's never happen again.
Yes.
okay.
Thank you very much. Nice meeting you.
Aber vielen Dank, dass wir zu Ihnen kommen konnten.
Genau, auf Wiedersehen.
Altijd wel.